Senator from New Jersey. Thank you. The question for the House managers from Senator Menendez. The President was seeking investigations from a foreign power based partly on what Fiona Hill called, quote, a fictional narrative perpetrated and propagated by the Russian security services, end quote. The U.S. intelligence community has warned that the Russian government is already preparing to attack our election in 2020, and the President has said publicly he would welcome foreign interference in our elections. Why should Americans be concerned about foreign interference, and why does it matter that the President continues to solicit foreign interference in our elections?
Mr. Chief Justice, Senator, thank you for the question. Let's outline the facts that we do know about today. None of the 17 witnesses who testified as part of the House's impeachment inquiry were aware of any factual basis to support the allegations that it was Ukraine and not Russia that interfered in the 2016 election. FBI Director Christopher Wray, who was nominated by President Trump and confirmed by this body, stated as recently as this past December that we have no reason to believe that Ukraine interfered in the 2016 U.S. election. He stated, quote, we have no information that indicates that Ukraine interfered with the 2016 presidential election. President Trump's own Homeland Security advisor, Tom Bossert, said about this allegation, quote, it's not only a conspiracy theory, it is completely debunked, end quote. He added, quote, let me just repeat here again, it has no validity, end quote. And of course, Ms. Hill, as the question indicated, said, quote, fictional narrative that is being perpetrated and propagated by the Russian security services themselves. The U.S. intelligence community has unanimously determined that there's no validity to this, our own intelligence and law enforcement. Special Counsel Mueller found that Russia's interference was, quote, sweeping and systematic. But don't take our own law enforcement and intelligence community's word for it. Let's hear what Vladimir Putin himself said recently about this. In November of 2019, Mr. Putin was overheard saying, quote, thank God no one is accusing us of interfering in the U.S. elections anymore. Now they're accusing Ukraine, end quote. And let me end with that one, because that one demonstrates to me why this matters. That one demonstrates to me why anyone in the United States should matter. Vladimir Putin could care less about delivering health care for the people of Russia, for building infrastructure in Russia. Vladimir Putin, as many people in this chamber know well, because I've worked with some of you on this, wakes up every morning and goes to bed every night trying to figure out how to destroy American democracy. And he has organized the infrastructure of his government around that effort. This is a battle over resolve. It's the battle over the hearts and minds of our people. It's the battle over information and disinformation. And if the message from the very top of our government, from the very top of our leaders, if the message from some folks over the last couple of weeks is that facts don't matter, that our law enforcement doesn't matter, that our intelligence community's unanimous consensus doesn't matter, that is dangerous. That is what Vladimir Putin and Russia are looking for, and that makes us less safe.